Yeah, me and a lot of other people would really like to hurry up and get this thing started. Unfortunately, we're all sitting and waiting for the status cucks to figure out that both sides are trash and that they just keep arguing about policies that the government's creating, that the government doesn't even have the authority to create in the first place. Um, once they out there kind of figure that shit out and realize that there's no saving the system. It's just going to keep circling the toilet bowl. The sooner we can get to the part in the Declaration of Independence where it says that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish. Yeah, abolish literally meaning cease the observance or effect thereof, which means no longer obeying, no longer observing their authority, their rule, or their enforcers. None of that. Not to be confused with this weird idea that people are having that you can attack the government with the intent to overthrow it, because that's the definition of insurrection, and that's not mentioned anywhere in the founding documents except for in the Constitution, where in cases of insurrection or rebellion or invasion, the government can suspend posse comitatus, which prevents them from using the military to enforce its policies here domestically. And habeas corpus they can suspend under that situation where they can just arbitrarily start locking people up and not even giving them a day in court. Almost like they are doing with the January 6 people. Yeah, that. But the sooner that you status cucks can figure this out, and stop arguing over policies that the government doesn't even have the authority to be creating in the first place constitutionally, the sooner we can get to that part, like I said, where we abolish it, where we stop observing and violently resist the tyranny. Until then, we're kind of stuck in that part of the Declaration of Independence where it says all experience has shown that men are more disposed to suffer while suffering is livable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they have been accustomed to. Hey, there's that word abolish again. Cease observance or effect thereof. Damn, it's almost like they told us what to do in these situations, but everybody's just so indoctrinated with this idea that the government has all the power, even though they couldn't possibly govern us if we refuse to obey. Without willing consent, there isn't anything they could possibly do to try and force themselves on us. But, hey, hopefully one day they'll figure it out. Act accordingly.